For all your TCG needs, make sure to check out alphatradingcardgames.com.
What up, Jays? It's the Sabre Final 4. Got a match in the standard format with Rayquaza VMAX Flaaffy. Just like last time, I did pretty okay against that Sableye Reshiram deck, although to be honest, most of the time, if you play against a deck like that, you're probably gonna lose. It's just so sad. I mean, Rayquaza, it was supposed to be such a big hit from Evolving Skies, you know, the set mascot, like the set boss Pokemon set, just like what Giratina is for Lost Origin, what Lugia is probably going to be for Silver Tempest, Mew for Fusion Strike. You know, that sort of a thing. Pokemon follows a pattern these days, but it just wasn't that. It was kind of a flop, as someone else said. Um, but I mean, I guess we can still do some stuff. My deck is more of a hybrid deck at the end of the day, anyway. It's not just a full focus on Rayquaza. I do have Rayquaza VMAX in the deck, but we also have a lot of other tech attackers taking advantage of fire coverage with Entei, taking advantage of revenge Pokemon like this Double V, always a reliable card. So I'm gonna get my Rayquaza down, get a few other searching cards, get the second Fluffy. I've got double in hand, and we can get a third Fluffy down as well. So I get a very strong start, if I'm being honest. This is as good as a start that you can get. Gonna discard the Tool Scrapper and get the third Marip. Now, we are supporterless, which is quite annoying, but is as good of a start as you can get, especially when you open with Crobat V here. I couldn't search that with Quick Ball and use a supporter as well. But with Schoolgirl, you know, with my ball cards and with our stadium, we got a decent setup. We got Rayquaza, got the Fire Energy, Manual Attachment. So as long as I see a supporter, or I guess a way to start searching Fluffies at least, we should have some decent setup. Now Rayquaza, of course, it is kind of slow with its damage output. You need at least 4 energies to make sure you can get a guaranteed big one-hit KO on the relevant stuff these days. But I mean, if you can pull that off, then you gain a massive advantage, and you're gonna give a lot of pressure to your opponent. So having the dude on the bench, um, you know, slowly building him up, it could be good. Now I'm gonna have to discard the Fire Energy with Greninja there. Another addition in the deck that makes sense. Sort of updated a little bit. You know, Entei replacing Ninetales. I had like Cramorant V. I took that out for Zapdos, and then in the end I took that out too for Greninja. So Rayquaza is ready, and got our Fluffy ready too. In the end I had to Marnie because I didn't see what I need with Greninja. I didn't want to play the Marnie because my opponent didn't have much, and I sort of gave him cards. We're gonna draw some additional cards with Rayquaza's effect too. I get the Incense, that's good, but I don't get a switching outlet to attack. So that's a bit unfortunate. The whole reason I did that was to see like a switching outlet so I can attack. Now I guess we got the Fluffy, and I do have a supporter for next turn, but I had to discard 3 supporters for this. So it's a bit sad. Now my opponent is playing Fusion Strike. It's obvious because of the Genesect, Fusion Strike Genesect. He also opened up with this Deoxys too, which is kind of a rare card. You don't see it that much. It's a freaking card that's Fusion Strike, Single Strike, and Rapid Strike, which is crazy. I guess it's the unique thing about it. But looks like, yeah, using Marnie was a mistake because I got a few cards and I got, you know, ahead in the setup. But I gave him exactly what he needed to get going now. So the Mews are down, 3 Genesects are down. You know, he's going to be drawing cards all day, getting a setup, and things are going to get dangerous. Now, we definitely want to see a switching outlet. I got to attack. I got Crobat wasting space on my bench. I've got sort of Greninja kind of wasting space too. Let's go for Cynthia. Only going to draw 4 cards. This is not what I want to see. Greninja, help me out here. Just draw 2 more. Do see the switch. That's excellent. And I see a level ball too, but it looks like the last Fluffy is prized. So only thing I can do is put some energies on Rayquaza, at least to get as many as I can, so that maybe we'll get through with the manuals, because I don't have, like, you don't have this sort of Keldeo Russian combo and standard right now, which this deck would really want. And I don't really have any free retreating Pokemon either. You know, besides Tapu Koko, my bench is full though. I get the switch from the prizes, which is probably going to be handy. But we need to see like manual energies too. So got the first KO against Deoxys though, which isn't great, and my opponent is going to get the free big hit on my VMAX. I would have loved to get that big KO on Mew, but couldn't do that. I mean, I guess we have the lead, but it's going to be really, really sad if he gets the one hit KO here. It's going to be an auto loss pretty much. So normally Mew VMAX can't do that, but because of the like little candy, the tablets, the Fusion Strike tablets, whatever the hell they're called, which is like electro power for this deck, just plus 30 for free, and then it stacks. All they gotta do is just play one or two, and he'll get the one hit KO, depending on the Fusion Strike energies he's gonna get out. So this is extremely scary. I'm extremely nervous because I built up this Rayquaza. It has a lot of energies on. I didn't really get any major KO with it yet. I need to get one major KO with it if we're going to get anywhere here. So there is Alyssa, the card that I did not want to see. So, God, if he gets two Fusion Strike energies, I'm toast. But it looks like he has a little bit of bad luck himself. I think the fourth one must be prized because he couldn't obtain it. So we're just barely going to survive, I think. He got rid of my stadium for this shuffle and draw, like Tropical Beach-esque stadium. We're probably not going to utilize it because this game is going to be really fast from here on out. I got my setup. He has his setup. We just need to take turns attacking. So just barely 270. I was almost dead. If he had that extra Fusion Strike energy, I was going to be dead. So right now, there's only one thing I can do, which I don't want to do, but we got to do it. We're going to have to spend another switch, put Crobat V, that only has one retreat cost, and I'm going to need to like see supporters and energies with Rayquaza's ability. Because I don't have a supporter, I'm going to have to burn the Ordinary Rod here too, just to get a fire energy. Yeah, and I'm going to be discarding all of these Pokemon. Manaphy doesn't matter, but the other Rayquaza and Tapu Koko hurts. Especially because we have to burn the Ordinary Rod. Otherwise, I would lose that too. Now, I do see energies, which is the main thing that we wanted. So, I will be able to get that one-hit KO. So, that was a close one. So, put the energy on Crobat. Move it out of the way. Discard 4, and here's the big one-hit KO for Rayquaza VMAX. Just going to get 3 more prizes. I've got the boss's orders in hand too. So this puts me in a position where I just need to pick on like a Genesect, get rid of that, and we're good. Get Entei from the prizes too. This is great because I can power up that guy, and if I just target the Genesect, I win because of the weakness is an easy KO. So really good stuff. It's just the problem is, are we going to get the switching outlets? I'm going to be kind of thin when it comes to energies here. So play that other stadium down that forces us to have 4 Pokemon on the bench. I guess it doesn't really make a difference to me because Crobat was sort of taking up space for no reason. So got rid of that. But I'm still going to be sort of stuck. So he's going to switch to Mew. Draw a bunch of cards. I'm guessing he did that so he can just thin his hand, draw more cards with Genesect. And he's still not out of the game yet. I mean, he's definitely going to kill the Rayquaza this turn. Oh my god, man, it's going to Roxanne my ass. Really sucks. So we get Entei back, and I get a Lightning Energy. But we don't have much else. I guess I can perhaps draw cards with Greninja. He's gonna have to like serve me here. I'm gonna need a damn switching outlet because I can't. I need a fire energy for the manual attachment on Entei. I won't be able to like use boss's orders because we're probably gonna have to do like Marnie here. So draw two, get Incense, get double. Incense is useless because I don't have the other fluffies in the prizes. So we're forced to go with Marnie here. I guess I'm gonna minimize his hand a little bit. So we get the boss's orders, I get the fire energy. So we're not gonna be able to do shit this turn, but I guess I'm gonna be set up for next turn to win if everything goes according to plan. So put the fire energy, manual attachment. Man, if I could just. Well, it wasn't going to be game, but at least I was going to get rid of the Meloetta. So all I can do is use dynamotor, power up the Entei, and then I guess put another energy on Fluffy. So maybe we can manually retreat a little bit easier. I just could not see any of the air balloons either. It's been the whole game, god damn it. I used up 2 switches, but I have 2 air balloons in the deck. Or I hope they're in the deck. Maybe one of them is prized, god damn it. But I've drawn through most of my deck. I'm going to deck out at this point. Courtesy of Rayquaza. So he's going to Ultra Ball that ass. And I'm pretty sure he's just trying to thin his hand so he can draw cards with Genesect. Absolutely insane that you can use this multiple times per turn. It's pretty much Shaman. For fuck's sake. But anyway. That Mew also has an energy too. It's just some dangerous stuff. I mean, if anything happens to Entei, I don't think I can come back. I need to boss his orders because I can't get enough damage to get a KO on a fresh Mew VMAX. We need to just pick on Genesect, maybe even Mew if he doesn't evolve that one, the other one. Cross switcher. I was afraid of that. So he's going to pick on Entei. He's going to kill me. I've got no way to get it back. I had to use Ordinary Rod. I had to use a bunch of cards. Now, if I had Fluffy, this was still going to be game because I can use Quick Ball and get double V and get the KO. So we just, man, I need a switching outlet. Oh, fuck. So we see Skyla, but I can't use Skyla and Boss's Orders in the same turn. That's the damn problem here. So we're definitely gonna Quick Ball, and I am going to get rid of Skyla because we can't afford to Skyla this. If I don't win this turn, I lose. That's about it. So we're going to get double, and then Greninja needs to give me what I need with this draw. There's no other way about it because I gotta see an energy and a switching outlet actually now because we're going to discard an energy. And I see another energy. Damn, this is so depressing, man. This was gonna be my game. So I can't really do shit here. I'm gonna put the energies on double. But if I put the manual attachment to move the Marip out of the way, I can't attack with double. I'm checking his discard pile. He does have a lot of switching outlets over there. He used at least 2 switch. So I don't know if he's going to have like a third one or something. We're going to pull the Genesect. That's all I can do. Put the energy on Marip, retreat, and just hope I see what I need next turn. We're going to need another energy again. He goes GG. He knows he's won. It's really disappointing because this was my game, goddammit. But what can you do? Bad luck with cards in the prizes. Few inconsistencies here and there. Helping him out with that Marnie when I did. Yeah, it's too bad. So bosses orders that ass and he has game. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel, leave a like, share this video with your friends, and I'll see you guys next time. What a